I'm just gonna get straight into this video because there is no point wasting your time. One thing that most investors are looking for is a way to find stocks that are undervalued. But there's over 3,000 stocks listed on the NASDAQ and a plethora of almost 10,000 elsewhere. So how do you narrow down selection to what to invest in? This is where I went to an AI curated stock screener that filters through every single one of those stocks to find myself undervalued stocks. If you want to do this side by side with me, go ahead. One of the best stock screeners to use right now is FinViz. It stands for Financial Visualization. You go to Screener and you click through filters. I'm going to list you the 6 fundamental filters that I used. For the price to earning ratio, which is the P/E ratio, I chose under 15. Stocks with this ratio are considered, stocks with a ratio under 15 are usually considered undervalued in comparison to their earnings potential. The next filter is the price to book ratio, the P/B ratio. I have that set to under 1. Every single stock has a book value, and when it is under 1, it means that it's trading below that, which is a signal for undervaluation. The next filter I have is the debt to equity ratio, which I have set this D/E ratio to under 0.5. This low debt to equity ratio means that the company isn't over leveraging themselves, which reduces financial risks and makes the company look a lot more attractive to its investors. The next filter I have is the earnings gross filter. Over the past 5 years, you're gonna set this to over 10%. The filters beforehand are gonna make it seem as if a company is bad, but this is going to quite literally force it to have a good performing company go out and list. Next filter I have is the current ratio. We're gonna set this to over 1.5. This indicates stronger short-term liquidity, which basically reduces the risk of operational or financial distress. And lastly, but I think this is one of the most fun filters, this is the insider ownership. We're gonna set that to over 10%. This basically means, this metric means how much of the inside of the company is investing in the company. High insider ownership means that there's just a lot of confidence in the company's own body to invest in itself. It is quite literally the most legal way of insider trading. Betting on yourself. So what do these 6 stocks give me? These stocks give me 7. Yes, you heard that right. Out of all 10,000 stocks that can be shown on FinViz, it narrowed it down to 7. So here we go. This is my top 7 undervalued stocks to buy right now for 2025. Coming in no particular order, starting off first is Cheer Holding Incorporated, ticker symbol CHR. This is a Chinese-based advertising agency and communication service with a market cap of $26.7 million and a current stock price of $2.56. So this is a very cheap stock, for those that are wondering. Coming in at number 2 is Eurotech Holdings Incorporated, Ltd, ticker symbol CLWT. This is a pollution and treatment control company based in Hong Kong. The current market cap is 10.5 million with a P. At number 3, we have Deswell Industries Incorporated, ticker symbol DSWL. This is a electronics components company based in China with a market cap of $39.83 million and a price of 2.44. So you're seeing a common trend here. These stocks aren't $1,000 companies. These are really cheap stocks. They're undervalued. These are stocks that could be considered way more valuable than they should be. Now, I kind of wanted to get the 3 Chinese ones away, and then the next 4 are going to be Americans, because sectioning them off based on what country they're in is important. Knowing what government that this company operates in is important. At number 4, we have Kelly Services Incorporated, ticker symbol KELYA. This is a staffing and employment services. What's crazy is that this company is actually based around 10 minutes away from me in Kent, Washington. This is a workforce temp agency. Basically, if a company needs to hire people like that, like they need just to hire workers or just to hire anyone to help them, they go to Kelly Services and find a temporary or permanent for the time being employee. Next company on the list is MGP Ingredients Incorporated, ticker symbol MGPI. This is a beverage, wineries, and distilleries company operating in Kansas, America. This is kind of self-explanatory. The statistics show that this company is undervalued, and if it's undervalued, there is reasoning to buy it. I'm not saying to buy this company. I'm not saying buy any of these companies, but the numbers say that this company is a buy. Next company is NCS Multi-Stage Holdings, ticker symbol NCSM. This is a oil and gas equipment and services company based in America. It's an energy company. There's no point in dilly-dallying over fancy words for it. It's an energy company. They're quite literally an oil field. So again, new administration in America also makes this company look more desirable to invest in because Trump is going to be drilling more oil. That's just what's going to happen. And this type of company is going to benefit from that because they're just going to get a lot more demand. And lastly, but certainly hopefully not least, we have NL Industries Incorporated, ticker symbol NL. This is a security and protection services. They have a current market cap of $382 million. So this is actually one of the bigger countries. This is actually one of the bigger companies that we have on this list. But if your biggest company is only $382 million, valuation is kind of self-evident in that these are companies that are seen as undervalued because they are undervalued. They're not a high-value company at all. So yeah. If you paid attention to this whole entire video and you actually made it to the end, thank you. I appreciate you for watching this video, and until next time.